Hello, my name is Professor Box, Green Box. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm applying to be a tenured undergraduate professor in the box office at Tulane University. You'll find I'm highly qualified, but please allow me to demonstrate through one of my lessons. All throughout my glorious existence as a high-caliber cardboard cube, I've heard the expression, think outside the box. But come now, really. I'm a box and I find that quite offensive. In general, this phrase is supposed to draw out people's creativity, but I'm here to redefine it and show how, in some circumstances, the most precious answer lies inside the box. We're going to try an interesting exercise. Close your eyes, no peeking, despite how dashingly handsome I am. Once I instruct you to do so, open them back up. Now I'm going to ask you a series of questions. Consider your answers carefully. Imagine a living box. What size is this box? What color is it? What material is it made of? Is it covered in markings, engravings, or words? Or is it plain? Has it passed gas in the elevator? Is it loud? Or is it quiet? What does this box do during its daily routine? What about its free time? Does it love being surrounded by many other boxes, or is it introverted? What music does this box listen to? Or does it prefer the cinema? What does this box believe in? Does it hope, or does it want for nothing? Has it fallen in love? Now open your eyes. You're probably a rational person. A box can't fall in love. Or can it? I have my own opinion on this matter, but I'll leave it up for you to decide. If you followed this exercise as instructed, this box you imagine should now have some semblance of life. You may feel an intimate connection to this box, or you may feel nothing at all, but ask yourself, can you really now envision this inanimate cube as just another box? Dear student, in this exercise, you thought inside the box. You first imagined its shallow outside traits like its color, size, and gas-passing abilities, but eventually you envisioned its thoughts, feelings, and aspirations. It may seem so silly to personify this cube, but in doing so, you utilized your right supramarginal gyrus, a region in your brain which handles empathy. With that empathy, you formed an opinion based on that cube's inner thoughts and emotions. A dear colleague of mine, Anna Henson, has shown that within the first 7 seconds of meeting somebody, the human brain makes 11 different distinctions about that person, including their intelligence, socioeconomic status, education, competence, and trustworthiness. Typically, this analysis is flawed as it's based mostly upon personal biases. People draw conclusions about others based on their clothing, tone of voice, facial symmetry, gender, and even race. After a few minutes of conversation, one's true personality is not fully revealed, but rather assumed by the other party. To say that we can accurately understand someone from a first impression is like arguing one can explain Game of Thrones in less than 30 seconds. In fact, the only valid answer one could give in such a scenario is that it's complicated. And the same applies to human personality. Now this leads me to my main point. As obvious as the advice of really getting to know someone may seem, human beings tend to pass judgment far too early. And really, they cannot help it. However, there is an opportunity to start empathizing with others from the beginning. When you gave the imaginary cube thoughts, hopes, and dreams, you thought inside the box. You empathized with it, and considered it to be more than just some mundane cube. Frankly, I was created through the same exercise. A young high school senior read the Dean's Honors Scholarship prompt, which told him to explore an idea or academic area of interest. Instead of thinking outside the box and using the world around me, Professor Box, he considered my insides, my heart and soul, my brilliant mind and magnetic sense of humor. As a result, here I am, And thank heavens for it, for I quite like having a voice, and it's always fun to entertain and inform viewers such as yourself. So let me leave you with this. Whenever you meet someone, whether it be a barista at your favorite coffee shop, a young hopeful student, or an admissions officer, treat them like a box. Now, of course, don't start picking them up and trying to fill them with random supplies. That's very rude and illegal, and I can tell you it's not a pleasant experience being stuffed with Legos and thrown in a closet. You know what? In fact, last year I was used as a Christmas box. I was wrapped in God knows what kind of paper, shoved underneath a tree for 3 weeks, then ripped open and thrown aside. I am more than that. I have dignity. But I digress. Try to empathize with those that you meet, despite how they may look, sound, or act. You'll be pleasantly rewarded with a beautiful interaction. Now bear in mind that this philosophy I've espoused isn't brand new. I merely wish to offer you a subtle reminder that sometimes thinking outside the box can limit you from discovering the treasures inside. While doing this can be time-consuming, it will enhance your personal relationships and bolster your inclusiveness just as it has done so for my creator. Consider my advice. I have a Ph.D. in Cubeology and was educated at Boxford University. I hope, with this mini life lesson, you'll consider my job application and allow me to join the Tulane family so that I can change the lives of future students and show them how to think inside the box. Thank you for your time.